So y'all, in the last video, we reacted to Sonic IDW Volume 1. And guys, I freaking loved it. And if I be honest with y'all, I never knew Sonic had a comic book. And I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, I'm happy to see what happens next. But today, we're gonna be reacting to a video called Why Sonic is Hated in Japan. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that caught me off guard. I thought Sonic been cool with the gangs and the Yakuza in Japan. But
Sonic Movie 3 was a huge flop in Japan, with an abysmal performance of only $180,000 on opening day. This surprised a lot of people. But
180? Bro, do y'all know how low 180 is in box office? You can't even rent a McDonald's with that. Boy.
Hardcore fans already knew Sonic is disliked and even outright ignored by the Japanese.
Why?
作ったのメーカーは任天堂でしょ、なのでソニックは
ソニック任天堂じゃないの？
じゃあこのキャラクター知ってるかなあ、マリオマリオこのキャラクターはわかんない
What?
Imagine creating a global
What? See, y'all code switching. Sonic from there. Mario in the trenches with the butters on it. You mean to tell me y'all ain't got see y'all some
Imagine creating a global icon, only to find the audience in your home country doesn't embrace it.
Exactly.
That's Sonic's heartbreaking reality in Japan. Why is it that Sonic became invisible in his country of origin?
Sonic
this
better
is the
not go
story
back
of
to
the
the hood.
fascinating missteps from way back in the 90s up until present day that made Sonic fail in Japan.
What is it? Y'all got beef with your boy from when y'all down the street.
To understand Sonic's struggles in Japan, we have to go back to the early 90s.
Okay.
While Sega was dominating Japanese arcades, their home console, the Mega Drive, known as Genesis in the West, was far behind in the
Mega
market,
side.
competing against Nintendo's Super Famicom, which sold an incredible 16 million units in Japan. The Mega Drive managed just 3 million units.
The boys hit a cartwheel and a backflip on them, then took a break and still ran by them. Boy, the Mega Drive crawling. Japan, why y'all hate the Genesis? But they gonna
A
jump
fraction
him.
of its global sales. Sonic 2, for example, sold over 7 million copies worldwide, but Japan contributed just 260,000 copies.
What?
In Japan, Sonic wasn't a cultural phenomenon. He was just another game on a failing console. The key question is, did Sonic fail because the Mega Drive failed, or did the Mega Drive fail because Sonic couldn't capture the Japanese audience?
He's
Sonic
blue!
is tailor-made with flashy, bold, brash, and rebellious traits, designed to appeal to Western audiences and dethrone Mario and Nintendo overseas.
Michael Jackson!
Sonic Team modeled Sonic on icons like Michael Jackson
Michael
to appeal
Jordan!
to 90s pop culture in the West. Even
Michael Jackson's Sonic cousin. I
Sonic's
would hate him
palette,
too.
red, white, and blue, was inspired by the American flag.
What?
His edgy, cool guy persona contrasted sharply with Japan's searchable mascots like Mario and Pikachu.
Yeah.
A particularly telling moment was Sega of Japan's decision not to release arcade ports of Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 in
Why?
Japan, despite other Sega branches doing it in other countries.
See, y'all
Was
mess
Sonic's attitude really the problem? Or did Sega's focus on the global market alienate its own backyard?
Shoot, man.
The Mega Drive era struggled, but hope was on the horizon with the Sega Saturn.
thought the
While it
Genesis
was a
was a-
failure in the West, the Saturn marked a rare moment of success for Sega's
Saturn.
consoles in Japan. This was the moment that could have turned things around, but instead, it set
Ew.
the stage for Sonic's struggles.
Like a
The problem
constipated
was,
doo-doo.
Sonic Team couldn't release a mainline Sonic game for the console. Other
What?
than spin-off releases like Sonic R and
Sonic
3D
R?
Blast, all Sega did to try to capture the Saturn audience was releasing Sonic Jam, a compilation of older Sonic games. The intent was to reintroduce the character, but the Japanese Saturn library was already packed with brand new 3D and more complex titles, overshadowing Sonic in comparison.
Why wouldn't Sonic be, bro? Are they stupid? Shouldn't Sonic be the first game they release? Since that's like they like face of their like company. Shouldn't Sonic be like the main first game they dropped, bro? Sure, that is nice. That's nice.
Ironically, Sonic Team made a Saturn game that was a huge hit in Japan,
Nice.
Nights into Dreams. The funny thing is, fans of Nights didn't even know what the Sonic and Sonic Team meant.
What?
Quote, when we made Nights into Dreams, we got a lot of letters from fans asking, what's the Sonic Team? And who's Sonic? If it weren't for these letters, Sonic Jam wouldn't even have been made. However, Sega's swan song was yet to come.
Are they on crack? They high? Whatever weed they on, the world needed. What? Whatever they on, what?
The Dreamcast was their last shot
Nice
in the
was a
console
hit.
market. Would the launch title, Sonic Adventure, finally cement Sonic's legacy in Japan?
Please,
the game was
yes.
a bold reimagining of the franchise, combining 3D gameplay with JRPG-inspired storytelling.
Genius.
Most players may not notice it, but this was Sonic's first real attempt to resonate with Japanese cultural tastes, and it paid off, with the game having very good sales in Japan. Japanese players appreciated Sonic Adventure's cinematic approach, especially its kaiju-inspired perfect chaos villain and disaster film style opening. The anime-like designs of the human characters and the game's shonen-like narrative and dialogue felt
Sonic.
familiar to Japanese audiences. But shortly
Yeah,
after
I used
Sonic
the Yellow
Adventure was a
Hedgehog.
commercial success, the Dreamcast was crushed by Sony's PlayStation 2, and Sega exited the console market. The Dreamcast failure meant Sonic's moment in the spotlight was short-lived.
So my boy made a one-hit wonder? Y'all, you mean to tell me Sonic is a one-hit wonder in Japan? So if we go to Japan right now with a Sonic costume on, if I go there right now and be a chubby big Sonic, a Sonic, my stomach out and everything, what are you gonna ask? Is he supposed to be a snail? I wonder. Hey, saying that jump.
As Sega transitioned to a third-party developer,
I was
they
like-
launched Sonic X, an
They're so
anime
depressed.
series aimed at boosting Sonic's popularity in Japan. Featuring a theme song by Dragon Ball Z's singer Hironobu Kageyama and the
For
character Chris
real?
Thorndike, made to relate to Japanese kids whose parents have no time for them because of their excessive work culture. But Sonic
Shoot.
X flopped spectacularly.
That happens here too. My mama used to work on Sundays. So you mean to tell me in Japan, the mama and daddy both, they tag teaming on going to the store to get the milk.
The show's
What?
ratings plummeted so badly that its third season, the Metarex Saga,
Bro,
never aired
it-
in Japan. It's a
What?
similar case to the Sonic OVA from 1996, which was
Ain't
a
that the
pilot for a
best?
possible classic Sonic anime, but flopped. Ironically, Sonic X became a massive hit
Hold
in
on, how did that anime look, bro, before I
Japan.
before
It's a
I
similar
go?
case to the
How does
Sonic
it look?
OVA from 1996, which was a pilot for a possible classic Sonic anime.
Look how good this look, bro. Y'all, Japan. What are you doing? Bro, this show, look how peak this looks, but look at the design. Metal Sonic nose look like a toy lonely women use. What do you want from us? Start
but
tripping.
flopped. Ironically,
Low-key
Sonic
trash
X
to
became
watch.
a massive hit in the West, highlighting the growing cultural divide between Sonic's Japanese and Western audiences. Meanwhile, Sonic's games during this era suffered from inconsistent quality. Titles like Sonic
Quality?
Heroes were successful, but others, like Sonic 2006,
That's
would
the best
repel
game.
Japanese gamers that already
What?
didn't have the West's goodwill towards the franchise.
That's the
Therefore,
best game!
Sega seemingly gave up on trying to appeal to the East, up until one specific game that may have changed everything.
What? What is this? What game this is, bro? It better not be Forces. Frontiers. Frontiers? It's Frontiers. So you mean to tell me?
In 2022, Sonic Frontiers marked a turning point for Sonic in Japan. For the first time in years, a Sonic game resonated strongly with Japanese audiences.
What?
And it wasn't by accident. Sega had a very smart strategy. That paid off. Sonic Frontiers leaned heavily into Japanese cultural influences. The game's open-world design, tone, and boss fights drew direct comparisons to Breath of the Wild and Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Man, so you mean to tell me y'all like Sonic Frontiers, but you don't like Sonic 06? The game open world too. Shoot, you can run around, and y'all probably gonna pick on me for saying this, but Sonic 06 to me, I feel like it's a better game than Sonic Frontiers, even though I ain't never beat it before.
The Titan battles go
on, go back.
comparisons to Breath of the Wild and
I'm
Neon
getting
Genesis
cooked.
Evangelion. Not only did the Titan battles go viral on social media, but
Yeah.
Rei Ayanami's voice actor played the role of Sage.
For
and that's
real?
a big deal, because anime voice actors are treated as celebrities in Japan. Sega
What?
also invested strongly in marketing. They started sponsoring Corone, a very popular Japanese VTuber that had discovered Sonic and started playing the games on
Hey,
stream.
Corone.
何ラピオンすごい
Oh, she's dead. Sonic Hero.
They collaborated with Monster Hunter.
Bro, she sounds so adorable. Bro, oh my goodness, y'all. Look,
何ラピオン
fam.
サニーヒーローサニーヒーロー
They collaborated
Bro,
with
that
Monster
part
Hunter, an
right there,
extremely
bro.
beloved franchise.
You watch her? For real? Bro, I want to collab with her. Bro, this is so adorable. Fam.
サニーヒーローサニ
Sonic
ーヒーロー
Hero, bro. I gotta follow her. I gotta follow her. She seems so innocent, bro, and it comes off as like fun. That's so cool. It's like she's like this, like the world, whatever going on in the world, the negativity, like the bad things people say to her, it don't bother her. She just happy. I like that. I like that type of energy. That's so, bro. One more time, fam. That part that lit up my heart. It made me so happy. It made me smile. Oh my goodness.
Extreme.
Hold on, bro.
これ何ラピオンすごい
Sonic Hero.
They
Yes,
collaborated with Monster.
I love it, bro. I failed. Like she just, it's like it's so happy. How do I explain it, bro? With all the negativity going on in the world, y'all, she just seems so like I don't know. From that little clip, it feels as if like she's like just being. Like, it's nothing's bothering her. She just seems like she's carefree and being herself. Cause like he said, you know, Japan don't really like Sonic, but she loves it and she don't care what nobody say about it, bro. She just being herself. I like that. I like that type of energy. We need more of that in the world, bro. We should react to Corona. Let's do it. I'm down.
Hunter, an extremely beloved franchise in
Well,
Japan,
Sonic just cooking
and
up.
featured the popular band One OK Rock
For
on the
real?
game's soundtrack and promotional material. After decades of struggle, Sonic found his stride in Japan with Frontiers, proving it's
Yeah.
never too late to win hearts. He
Amen.
finally felt like he belonged. The game sold so well that anime series, like Shangri-La Frontier, started referencing it in the background
Oh,
of the
look!
episodes. So, what happened to Sonic Movie 3? While
What
Frontiers
happened?
found success, the Sonic movies were tremendous failures in Japan. Movie 1 and 2 barely made under $3 million combined,
Dang!
and 3's performance was equally as bad. This
Just
is
stop
especially
showing your
curious,
movies.
as like Frontiers, the third movie was specifically marketed for Japan in various ways. It brought back One OK Rock, features Tokyo in the story, and was even renamed to Sonic X Shadow. Tokyo
real?
mission to make that abundantly clear. The marketing was
tried to-
good, but that alone doesn't sell the movie. Unlike Frontiers, the movie's storytelling itself has a distinctly Western tone that Japanese audiences find hard to connect with. It's a very American kind of comedy. Even huge American blockbusters like the MCU at its peak historically struggled in Japan, being vastly
Dang.
outperformed by Demon Slayer or Your Name.
Demon Slayer did better than Avengers in Japan. You know how insane that is, bro? Fam, Demon Slayer did better than Avengers. Avengers is so peak here, bro. I've never watched the movies. Truthfully, I like anime movies more than I like you know, live action movies. So it's like I don't too much care. But that's a shocker because, you know, everybody makes a. I'm messing up. I'm stuttering. My anxiety is hitting too. I'm sweating. I'm trying my best to get done with this. But everybody makes Avengers to seem like this popular series. If you never watched it, then you're a lame. Like you're missing out. I just don't. It don't. It doesn't appeal to me. If I be honest, I don't too much like it.
Sonic was no exception. It's just too Hollywood. A piece of media being aesthetically Japanese, like Sonic Movie 3, doesn't mean anything to them. It needs to be tonally Japanese,
Yeah.
like Frontiers. It doesn't help that movie 1 and 2 were released with months of delay in Japan, coming out
Dang!
in June of 2020 and August of
The
2022,
writer's strike.
instead of February 2020 and April 2022.
What is this?
While Sonic may never achieve Mario-level fame in Japan, Frontiers proved that with the right approach, he can bridge the gap. Even
Yeah.
projects like Sonic and Friends are tapping into Japan's love for cute mascots. Will Sega continue to build on this with the next main games, or will Frontiers be a fluke like Adventure 1? Only time
dang.
will tell. But what I can tell you is this. We at Speed Shoes have insider information that if you subscribe to our channel, Sega will make a new Sonic anime by MAPPA that turns all the characters into waifus.
Where you at? I didn't notice. Eggman, pull up to my crib, dog. Egg sis, pull up on me. Hold on. Guys, I am in disbelief. I never knew. I always thought Sonic was popular more in Japan than it was here, bro. Because, you know, they have a statue of Sonic that's actually literally in Japan. I'm going to show you, bro. Look, why? I don't understand. Like, why make him a statue if you don't like him, bro? If I be honest, I came up with a way to fix this for them. I don't know if it'll do good or not, though, y'all. I feel as if they make like an animated movie, like instead of doing live action, like an animated, like a Spider-Verse type movie, like, you know, like with like an anime, like a Japanese culture, an anime, and just do it in Japan and then just dub it over here, I feel like it'll do good. I'm not gonna lie, because you know Americans love Japan. Even though Japan don't like American culture, we love Japanese culture. So think about that. I feel like it would do good here and it would do good in Japan if they decided just to make a movie that's anime inspired. And like he said, Mappa could do it, that'd be pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, it'd be fire. But hey y'all, this was an amazing video. Shout out to Speed Shoes. I enjoyed this video so much, bro. And if you guys also did, go to Master Like button, go to subscribe to join the Keep It Master family. I love you guys. I'm showing out, gang.